So basically, equation of the alternating current.
Shall we have to do the questions here? The fifth
We,
part of the question.
this I will tell you. This
Okay.
part I will tell you today. When I will derive the root mean square value, then after that we will solve this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, now we will derive the root mean square value of
Okay.
the EMF. Do you have the idea what is root mean square value?
Root mean square value is studied in 11th, so just a minute.
Okay, no problem. There is the root mean square velocity of the gaseous particle. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, suppose if you have a function y is equal to fx. So what is the
Yes.
meaning? What is the meaning y is equal to fx? It will be like this: y is depending upon x square plus 3x plus 5. So basically, this is a y is equal to fx. So now you
Yes, sir.
can see here. Now you can see here. This y is will change with x. You will put different value of the x. You will get different value of the y. So you can say y is depending upon x.
Yes, sir.
So basically, y is variable function. Y is
Yes.
not a constant function.
Yes, sir.
Y is a
It's a
variable
variable
function.
function.
Variable function. So for variable function, apart from the average value, sometimes we calculate the RMS value, that is known as the root mean square value. RMS. R means root.
Root means square
M
value.
M means mean. Mean means basically you can say average. Mean is also known as the average. Okay. Mean is also average. S means square. So basically in this direction you have to go. In this direction
Yes,
you
sir.
have to go. What I mean for that, for example, if you want to find the root mean square value of y, root mean square value of y if you want to find na. So listen, first you will do the square of the y, basically removing it, removing it. So
Yes,
rm
sir.
into h. So in this direction you have to go. This is just a trick you can say. So first step you will do the square,
Yes, sir.
square of the y, square of y.
Why?
So you
Yes,
have
sir.
done the square of y. After that you will take the mean of the y. And how we take the mean of the y? After that we will take the mean means average of the y.
Wise mean nothing. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Or we can write average of y square. Average of y
Yes, sir.
square we can write like this also. Or average of y square we can write like this also. So
Yes, sir.
depending upon the other books, depending upon the books, depending upon the person. So there are different ways to represent. Basically, this is y. First you have done the square, then you have taken the average of y square, and then you will take the root. Then you will take the root.
Root.
Then you will take the root. So basically, this is the way to find the root mean square value of any variable function. So why I am telling this? Because we have also a variable function, that is e is equal to e naught sine omega t.
Yes, sir.
E is equal to e naught
E
sine
not
omega
sin
t.
omega t.
Omega t. And this e is changing with time. So this e is also a variable function. And if this is a variable function, apart from the average value, we will calculate the root mean square value also. And we will
Yes.
calculate the root mean square value of this EMF for the full cycle. Full cycle means for the time period of 0 to t.
0 to t.
T. So okay. So steps I have written here. Whole derivation I think this is, but we will do by ourselves. We will do this by ourselves. So okay. No need of this. Okay. Root mean square value of the alternating EMF for full cycle. What is the equation of the root mean is what is the equation of the alternating EMF? E is equal to E naught sin omega t.
Yeah, E naught by sin omega t.
E is equal to E naught sin omega t. Okay, very good. Now we want E RMS. We want E RMS. So first we will do the square, then mean, then root. We want the E RMS. So first we will do the square of E.
Yes.
Then we will take the average and then we will take the root. Then we will take the root. Okay, so I am supposing this as a equation number 1. I am supposing this as a equation number 1. First I am calculating average of E square. First I am
Yes, sir.
calculating average
Average of E square.
E square. So this is your E square and you
Yes,
want
sir.
to find the average of this E square for full cycle. For full cycle you want to find the average. Okay. So now you will put the E square means square of this value. So square of this value will be E naught square sin square omega t.
Yes, sir.
And you want to find the average of this. Average of this for full cycle.
Yes.
0 to t. So we will use the integration method. So we will apply this 0 to t and this is E square. In the last class I have told you now sin square omega t into dt, and here in denominator we will have t. This is a way na to calculate the average value of any function.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is like this na. If you want to find the average value, E average, if you want to find, suppose E average. So for full cycle you want to find, then you will write E into dt divided by t.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this E square, this E naught square is constant. So we can take out of the integration. This t is also constant. So this will become E naught square divided by t, and we have the integration of sin square omega t
Yes.
into dt. Our limit is 0 to t. Okay. Now sin square omega t, there is a formula of trigonometry that will be used here. Sin square omega t can be written as 1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2.
Cos 2 omega t by 2.
1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2. So this can be written. So we will put, this is E naught by t and this is 0 to t. Sin square omega t can be written as 1 minus cos 2 omega
t by 2.
by 2. Okay. Now you can take this 2 out of the integration. So it will become E naught square divided by 2t. Okay. So finally you are doing the integration of 0 to t 1 minus cos omega t into dt. 1 minus cos omega t into
dt.
Okay. So this is constant term. Now we can multiply, we can write this equation as 0 to t 1 into dt minus 0 to t cos omega t into dt. Okay. And here is the whole bracket. So this is E naught square divided by 2t. Okay. Now see this. Here is the bracket. See this. This is 1 into dt. So what will be the integration of 1 into dt? Limit is 0 to t. It will be t, and you will apply the limit 0 to t, and finally you will get t. So basically it is t.
Yes.
Okay. So this value you will get t. Now this value. What is the integration of cos omega t?
Cos
Integration of
omega t.
integration of cos omega t. I am
1
telling.
plus cos.
No, no, no.
No,
See,
that's a cos square omega t.
see, integration of cos omega t. If the limit is this, will be minus sin omega t
Yeah.
divided by omega, and you
Omega.
will apply the limit of integration from 0 to t. So basically,
Yes.
this will be the integration minus of sin omega t divided by omega and limit of integration from 0 to t. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this will be the value. Now this is E naught square by 2t, and this is t here. This is minus and minus minus plus.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So no. Just a minute. Sorry. This is minus and this is minus. So we can write here plus 1 by omega, and we can apply the limit of integration for sin omega t from 0 to t. Okay. Okay. Now here this is your E naught square by 2t, and this is t plus 1 by omega. Now when you will put sine of omega, instead of t you will put capital T, and this will be sine 0 degree,
Yes. Yes, sir.
and sine of 0 degree is equal to 0. So there is no existence of this part. We will have omega into t, sine omega into t. We will have omega into t. So omega is given by 2 pi by t into t. So we will get 2 pi. So the product of omega into t is 2 pi. So this
2
omega
pi.
t will be 2 pi.
Yes, sir.
So it will be E naught square by 2t into t plus 1 by omega, and this is sine of 2 pi, and this is sine of 0. Remember, sine 2 pi is also equal to 0.
0.
Yeah, sine 2 pi is also equal to 0. So this is 0 means this whole thing will become 0. Okay, this whole thing will become 0. So what we have now? We have only this E naught square divided by 2t into t. This t is gone with this t. So basically what we will have, average of E square. What we will have for average of E square? E square by 2, E naught square by 2.
Yes, sir.
Suppose this is equation number 2. So see now equation number 1. This is our equation number 1. This is our equation number
Equation
1.
number 1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now put the value of E square omega t. E square this. See, this is the equation number 1. Now we have this is the equation.
Yes,
So
sir.
now we will put the value. What is this? Okay, so this is something else. Okay, so simply we will put this value here.
Yes, sir.
So when you will put the value of this, that is this here. So what you will
Yes,
get
sir.
under root of E naught square.
E naught square by 2.
So what will be the answer?
E naught by root.
E naught by root 2.
So it is 0.707, right?
Yeah, this will be
70.
0.707 times of E naught, and this is the value of your root mean square EMF.
Yes, sir.
So this is important. So you have to remember this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will solve that part of the question in 1 second. Not in 1 second, but we will do early. This is
Yes.
they are asking the root mean square
RMS
value
value
of the EMF, and this is the equation of the EMF. Okay. This is the equation of the. Now I am solving here. So E
yes,
naught. What is the value of the E naught is 10 given,
10.
and what is
So
ERMS?
10 by root 2.
Yeah, 10 by root 2. Finish. Basically 0.707 into 10.
Yeah,
Basically what you will get 7.07 volts.
7.070.
So I think you can solve it by yourself also. So now you can note down this. So you know the integration for calculating the to calculate the root mean square value is not a difficult task. Doing the
Yes,
integration is a difficult task.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So let's scroll down.
Hmm. Inside wise you should write these things also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
These
Yes,
things
sir.
also. These things are equally important.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you scroll down?
Have you noted this down?
Sir, I'll write that in the brackets, sir, afterwards after I complete this.
Okay.
So can I scroll down?
Harsh, are you available tomorrow?
So tomorrow,
Okay, no problem.
so I'll let you know, sir.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning I'll let you know.
Okay.
Because tomorrow is weekend here, so I think I'll
Okay,
go out.
okay. So I think you should go out. No problem. Because no problem. We can manage it other day.
Sir, you can take it on Sunday also, no?
Sunday, actually Sunday, my schedule is very hectic. So that is why
Monday?
on Sunday, Monday, actually, Friday is the off for this job.
Yeah, sir,
For my
because
job,
Friday
yeah, Friday was
here
actually
is weekend.
acha, there is
Yeah,
Friday weekend.
Friday, Saturday is weekend here. So
Friday, Saturday. So here in India, we have Saturday, Sunday as the weekend. You know that.
yeah.
So I have time on at I think on Saturday. So if possible, so we can manage
So
it on Saturday.
yeah, so Saturday we can do it if you.
Yeah, Saturday I am also. I will not say I will free, but limited comparing to if I will compare with other days, and then on Saturday the workload is less.
Yes, so if you're free on Saturday, we can do a class on Saturday.
Yeah, of course.
So can you scroll up? I'll write the.
Okay.
Sir, up, more up.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to write this part?
Yeah, this part.
Okay. This part is very, very important.
Yes.
Because here, see, this is the trigonometry. Here, see, this is the integration.
Yes, sir.
So many things are there in one derivation. Now I will tell you one shortcut. We can do this derivation in 30 seconds also.
30 seconds. Okay.
Okay, so completed now?
So just now I'm writing it.
Okay.
I'm
So
on course.
I think. Okay. So are you going to watch Black Panther?
No, sir.
So there
I'm
also
not.
the movies, cinema
It's
hall and
there.
all that.
Yeah, cinema is there, sir. It's there. So because currently I don't have time. Next week I'm going to play the inter-school competition. That's why I'll be
Very
out for
nice.
1 week.
Very nice. So will you continue for the classes or you will?
Sir, I'll be out for 3 days, so that's it.
Okay, no problem.
And the third day is Tuesday. So Tuesday I'll be back.
So in which inter house competition? What you are saying?
The
Inter
inter
school.
school, sir, inter school.
In which category, means in the sports or in quiz
Yeah,
and
sports, sir. Table tennis, under 19.
fair. Okay, table tennis. Very nice.
That's why I have to complete the work this week.
Okay, good. I know only one game, that is cricket.
You done, sir?
Okay. So now there I will take one question, and this question, so we have completed. We know what is how to calculate the
Yeah,
root mean square
yeah,
value.
yeah.
So no problem for this. Okay, so see, okay, alternating EMF equation was E is equal to E naught sine omega t.
Yes, sir.
Like that, the current equation, alternating current equation, is also I is equal to I naught sine omega t. And all the things I have written here. This I here is representing the instantaneous value
Yes,
of
sir.
the current. What
Yes,
is the
sir.
meaning of the instantaneous value?
The value of current at that instant, like at that
Yeah,
moment.
at that instant. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And this I naught is the peak value
Peak
or the
value.
maximum value of the current.
Yes, sir.
Omega is the angular
Angular
frequency,
frequency.
and T is the
Is the
time.
time.
T is the time. Okay. So these things we know. So if I say that I want to calculate the, if I say I want to calculate the number one, average value of current, average value of the current for full cycle, it will be also 0. If I say I am calculating average value of the current for half cycle, it will again equal to 2 I naught by pi, that is 0.613, I think, huh?
Yes, sir.
637,
637.
0.637 of I naught. If I say I am calculating the root mean square value of the current, then again it will be I naught by root 2, that is 0.707 of I naught.
I know. Yes, sir.
So these values are similar to the EMF values.
Yes.
Okay, if I say that I am calculating the average value of EMF for the full cycle, that is equal to also 0. If I am
Yes,
saying I
sir.
am calculating the average value of EMF for the half cycle, that is equal to 2 E naught by pi,
Yes, sir.
and this is equal to 0.637 of I naught. If I say that I want to calculate ERMS, what is ERMS? Again, E naught by root 2
By root
by
2.
root 2,
Say
and that is again equal to
0.707.
that this is equal to
0.707.
0.707 of so E naught. So there is a similarity na here. You can see
Yes, sir.
similarity between the EMF value and the current value. So equation is also same and all that thing. So you have to keep in mind. Now I think you can note down.
Yes, sir.
So equation of the EMF you already know. This 0 to T is representing the average value of the current for full
Yes, sir.
cycle. 0 to T by 2 is representing the average value of the current for the half cycle.
Half cycle.
So here will be not I naught. Basically, here will be E naught. Okay, here will be E naught.
Yes, sir.
E naught. What is E naught? Maximum value of EMF. What is I naught?
Yes, sir.
Maximum value of the
Maximum value
current.
of current.
This chapter is very, very easy as compared to the other chapters, I will say. You can see the numerical here. Numericals are also not that hard.
Yes.
In the magnetism, what you have to do, you have to apply again and again the right hand rule
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
rule
yeah.
and this rule, and you have to learn the formula, very lengthy formula also. Direction you have to. Here, there is no problem for all those things.
Done, sir.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
So, before that, I have to tell you something. Uh, See here. Remember this point for full cycle. For full cycle, this point valid. For full cycle, if you are calculating the average value of sine omega t, the average value of sine omega
Sine
t
omega t.
for full cycle, then you will get 0. If you are calculating the average value of cos omega t, cos omega t for full cycle is equal to 0. If you are
Yes.
calculating the average value of sine square omega t for full cycle, you will get half. If you are calculating the value of cos square omega t, average of cos square omega t for full cycle, then again you will get half. So we will see that by using this concept, the question will be very, very easy. Now, see, what is the equation of the EMF we have? E is equal to E naught sine omega t.
E naught sine omega t.
I want the average value of EMF for full cycle. So what I will do, this is E naught sine omega t, and I want the average of this for full cycle. Now this E naught is the constant term, and if you take the average of the constant, it will be a constant. So basically, we have the average value of sine omega t for full cycle. And what is the average value of sine omega t for full cycle? See here, average value of sine omega t for full cycle equal to 0. Equal to 0. So
0.
your answer. See, compare this thing, this derivation, and
Yes, sir.
compare this derivation. We have done so much thing here. But here, in this case, in one step, we have completed. So if from the exam point of view, I will tell you what you have to do. Which, for example, I want to calculate the average value of EMF for half cycle. Half cycle I want to calculate. So what I will do? What is the equation of EMF? E naught sine omega t.
Yes, sir.
For half cycle we want to calculate. So the average value of E naught will remain same because E naught is a constant quantity.
Yes, sir.
So this E naught will be like this, and you have to find the average value of sine omega t for half cycle. What is the, oh sorry, actually this value na, this value we can find with the help of the integration only. Okay, this value
Yes.
we can find with the help of the integration. So why I have written here, this trick will be not valid for half cycle.
Yes, sir.
So for the half cycle we cannot calculate. Okay, we
Yes,
cannot
sir.
calculate with the help of these functions. With the help of values of these functions we cannot calculate.
Not calculate. Yes.
This will be valid for the full cycle only.
Yes,
For
sir.
example, I want to calculate the root mean square value. Root mean square value for the, okay. So what is the equation of, this is E naught sine omega t and square of this and average of this and under root of this. So now E naught square you can take common, and when it will be out of the under root it will become E naught. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now here you will have sine square omega t average. What is the average of sine square omega t? Half.
Half.
And it will be under root also. So your value will
Yes.
be E naught by under root. Now you can compare this thing with the derivation of RMS we have done. Same value we are getting now.
Yes, sir.
E naught by root 2. So in exam, what you will do? In exam, you have to use the integration method.
Okay.
Okay, so now time is up. I think you have to go now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so write down this,
Okay.
and after that you can go for your
Okay, sir.
driving. Which driving you are learning?
Sir,
Car
actually, it's for
driving.
my license. Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'm
license.
not learning. It's like actually a
Okay,
test.
okay.
It's for my license.
I understood. So now have you decided what you want to become after 12? What you want to do?
Sir, I'm still confused.
So you have to follow your interest. I will say. I will suggest. If you want to go in coding and all that, and these days you know that there is a craze for coding, and there are lots of opportunities for coding. Means you understood now?
Yes, a software IT, right?
Software engineering and IT. This is very
Yes.
good field in today's time. So
So can you scroll down?
yeah.
So can you scroll down?
No, it's fine. It's already scrolled down.
So just on the last line.
This
Yeah.
line, na? Okay.
Yeah, this line. Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, done na? So now
Yes.
we will do one question and a very easy question. We have
Yes, sir.
4 more minutes, so we will not waste our time.
Yes, sir.
So basically, first write the question fast.
Okay.
We will solve this question in 1 minute.
Okay.
So no need to write these values because these values you have
So,
already written.
done, sir.
Okay, now we want the I average
Yes, sir.
for the full cycle. So we
Yes,
can
sir.
write this is I1 sine omega t
I want sign omega.
plus I2
I
sine
to
omega t,
score. Yeah. Sign omega.
and we want the average. So we can write this as I1 sine omega t
Yes.
average plus
Plus I to sign omega t average.
yeah average. I1 is a constant, so
Yes, sir.
no problem. What is the average value of sine omega t for the full cycle? 0.
0. Plus I to 0.
Okay, write down fast. Okay, so in this way also you can solve the question. But if you will apply here that integration method, at least it will take 2 hours.
Yeah.
Not 2 hours, at least 1 hour it will take to solve this question. It will be very, very difficult for you to solve.
Yeah, it is difficult.
With the help of the integration, it will be difficult. From this method, it is very, very easy.
Yes, sir.
But remember, I am again